Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Cancer and their person. I hope everyone's doing well. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Cancer. Angel, spirits, guides, please show us. What is the overall energy between these two? Judgment. Whoa. Strength. And the Emperor. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So I'm getting, that you have had the strength and courage to move to the next level in your life. You're putting your energy towards what you want. And, creation, passionate new opportunities. I'm just hearing it's a great time to shoot your shot. It's a great time to take that leap and, go for what you've been wanting. I'm getting that you had to make a judgment call as far as this connection. Because you're feeling more empowered at this time. You want to take your ideas and run with them. So this connection could be on the back burner right now. Or you could be open to new love. Let's see. What's your energy, please? The Sun. High Priestess. Yes, absolutely. You could be feeling more lovey-dovey as well. This doesn't have to be, towards another person, but just towards yourself, pouring more love and passion and, self-love into you or your connections, friends, or just into your passionate, creative work that you do. You could just be feeling, lovey. You're putting your love and intentions out there more than ever, but also being loving and nurturing to your own self, your own being. You're very spiritual. You're using your intuition. You're letting it guide you. You're trusting your instincts and honoring your gut feelings. Your blessings are coming in. I'm just getting to take the chances that you want to take because you might never get them again. Their energy, please. What is their energy? 5 of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I just get, you're not paying any mind to the mind games, manipulation. You see a narcissist from a mile away. You're done. You're done with that. You're done with any inconsistencies, in and out, hot and cold behavior. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your abundance and stability. How do you see them? 9 of Cups. The Hermit. Yeah, this could be a deep soul connection, but I'm just getting this person overindulges. Whether this is with food, it could be, just binge watching, doom scrolling. They just overindulge in one or more aspects of their life. You see this person as needing to be more wise and balanced. But you could feel this person on a deep level. How do they see you? King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. But they possibly think you're wanting, romance with someone else, or someone is trying to, bring you a cup of love, or, a gesture or a gift, trying to get into your good graces. But this person thinks there's competition here. How do you feel about them? The Chariot and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they need to walk more, towards their stability. They need to become the emperor or the empress of their, chariot. They need to be in the driver's seat of their life. They need to walk away from anything or anyone that's not for their highest good. How do they feel about you? Eight of Pentacles. The Death, Rebirth, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, so they feel that you are definitely healed. You've gone within, you've rested, you reset your energy. Now you're starting new. And this could be in work, with finances, but you had a rebirth, you had a transformation in your life. And now you're ready to, take on the world. You're ready to make your own money and, be more abundant. You're ready to, it could be even creating something new around finances. You're wanting to build a strong foundation. And you're envisioning the world of your dreams. You're seeing and believing that your future is what you make of it, right? When you put in the work. Life is what you make it. And you're going to make it a profitable one. And you want to make it a beautiful one. What are your actions in the 3D? Five of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, yeah. Yeah. You're definitely moving towards your Ten of Cups. Here, I'm going to get one more for that too. One more. The Four of Cups. Yeah, you're not letting any opportunity pass you by. You're not being in lack. You're not allowing anyone to hold you back and keep you in a scarcity mindset, right? You're looking towards the positives. You're looking towards a bright future. And you're putting in the work to get there. You're not going to let any opportunity pass you by because of other people's insecurities or because of other people's, problems or issues that they need to take care of. You're not carrying anyone else's burdens. That's not your job. What are their actions in the 3D? The World. The Magician. Get one more, please. And the Devil. Yeah, they are trying to manifest, a beautiful world or, the world of their dreams, but there's blockages, right? There's addictions or there's codependency. There's a big block. Right? They're trying to manifest, but every time they do, they get hit because of their, toxicity. I'm just hearing that, substances are just a Band-Aid, right? A Band-Aid to a problem, a deeper issue. And when you put a Band-Aid on something that needs stitches, there's more to it than just covering it up, right? It's something that's deep. It's something that's, childhood traumas. It's something that needs to be addressed on a deeper level. And when they just cover things up with addictions or toxic behaviors, then it's just becomes worse and worse and infected, right? And the infection grows and gets worse, right? It's time to dive deep and get to the bottom of the issue. Get to the root of the problem. And heal and do what you got to do, whether it's, therapy, counseling, talking to someone who's wise, doing self-help, self-development things. There's many options. Right? But it's up to them to make the first step and do the right things. It's not up to us to try to heal and help everyone, because sometimes that just enables people to continue to be toxic. Sometimes walking away is the best thing. What are your messages towards them? 7 of Swords. King of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, you see potential in this person. You see that they can become the King of Pentacles. But they hide behind lies and deceit and they wear a mask. You know, this person is their own worst enemy. You know, but again, it's not your job to fix or heal. It's your job to lead with love and, you know, do the right things on your end and live your purpose. What are their messages towards you? The Tower and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, they know something has to come to an end. They know that, you know, they're beating their head against the wall. They have to let a tower fall. They have to put something to bed in order to grow, in order to be happy, in order to be fulfilled, and to find peace overall. I mean, peace is, you know, priceless. What is the outcome, please? Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah. You know, I'm just getting that you're just being more logical. Yes, you're leading with love. Yes, you're open-hearted and vulnerable. But you're also using logic. And you're also cutting people off if you need to cut people off. Right? And that's for your own mental health. That's for your own, you know, stability and growth. Right? You're showing the way. You're a way shower. You're living love, but you're not a doormat. You're not going to be walked over. What is the advice, please? The Lovers and the King of Swords. Wow. Yeah. So we have a divine counterpart here. Wow. Yeah. So I'm just getting, you know, again, lead with love. Live love. Only collaborate with and give your energy to those people that are loving and nurturing. You know, those people that want to see you do well and see you success and see you, you know, successful and help you grow. Right? You're building a dream team. You're collaborating with loving, educated, smart people that actually know what they want for the future and people that can actually make a decision and, you know, and move forward. People that want the same things as you, people that want to shine their light workers, starseeds, you know, you're collaborating with those people. You're not collaborating with people that want to bring others down, right? That's not why you're here. You're here to be a way shower and lead with love. I'm going to get a hidden truth message for this connection. This could be from you or your person. Let's take it how it resonates. You speak to me through music. And this could definitely be a new person here as well, because this is for the future. I left you before you could leave me. I'm going to get a numerology card for amazing Cancer. What messages want to come through for Cancer? 222, alignment, connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.